One of the important capabilities of ASAP is the ability to model both optical as well as mechanical system components. To demonstrate this, what I'm going to do is open a lens design file that in this particular case was created within Zemax. And when I go to my file and open, I'm just going to go down and select files of the Zemax file type. And I have an objective lens that I've optimized. And then I'm just going to open this file. And ASAP will automatically create for me an ASAP script file that shows what this lens looks like, but it will only be the optical components. So I'll just select my preferences, click on OK, and now I have my lens design. I have the information about my optical materials, idealized coatings, and all of the surfaces as well. If I run this file, we can see the lens layout, and we'll also see some rays that are being drawn from an on-axis field point. Now, an important consideration in this particular design is that a technique of vignetting was used to improve the performance across the field of view of this design. What that means is the lenses are deliberately undersized to block some of the light from passing through the system. What we need to do with an ASAP, or we can do with an ASAP, is to model those mechanical components and ensure the designer that yes, all of the energy that is supposed to be blocked is indeed blocked and doesn't make it through the system. The mechanical components you can design either within a CAD program and import those into ASAP, or in this particular case, I've designed a lens cell in ASAP itself. So let me open up this file. And I've simply defined a basic shape of the cell and swept it and created the cell that will cover the first doublet of the system. So let me run this file. It will simply be added to the geometry that we've already created. And then let's see what it looks like. So again, we have our lenses, but now we have the mechanical structure holding that lens in place. And of course, we'd need structures around the other lenses as well. But now let's test to see how that mechanical structure behaves by looking at rays from across the field of view. And what I've got created here is simply a file that will trace rays on axis at a 7-degree field point and from a 10-degree field point. And again, we can simply run this and it will trace the rays through the previously created geometry. And what we can see here is that indeed these rays that the designer intended to not have make it through the system will be blocked by the mechanical structures. And of course, we could do further analysis at the image location to verify this as well.